Good morning. Welcome to the Crypto Market Inspection, January 30th, 2025. So today it is Thursday, and yeah, let's just talk about the market and our setups and everything. So starting off on the daily, I'm not gonna go over the weekly assets. Yeah, we can go over it. It finally started to cross a bit here on the weekly stock at the 50 level, which is great. And looks like we're having a reaction so far as well to the upside, at least on the weekly candle, how it looks now. 3 daily, it's off the lows that we had on the way to its high still. Daily, daily's holding quite well here in my opinion. Yes, we did have a little flush here, but that's because of the DeepSeek AI, which actually made us play the range that we're gonna go a little more lower time frame on in a little. But yeah, we're coming into the bottoms here. I think we do see a little bit more chop like this, some like choppy conditions, right? So I think we see one more, and then we continue up with the stocks. But I added this trend line last night before I went to bed, and I just wanted to see like how does the breakout here look? Um, because if you look at the RSI here, it's kind of interesting. We had kind of this like line here on the RSI, and it struggled to get above the 50 level. Well, once it was above the 50 level, it bounced off the yellow band. We were here last night. Price was just above the trend line. We started breaking out a bit more, uh, which was a very nice bounce, and perhaps maybe the RSI can, yeah, maybe we can just stop around here and continue while price consolidates a bit and slow grinds higher, which is what I want to mostly see. But yeah, can't talk about this one too much. But yeah. Yeah, star H4 at the highs. Hopefully we can get some pullback into this supply here, which would be very nice. Hopefully hold this whole area and continue higher. Now, um, let's do something here. Let's actually add our previous range, right? Range like so. And then we're not going to use this trend line anymore, but we are going to use this as our local high. Should I put this in blue? Yeah, let's put it in. Yeah, let's put it in blue. Okay. So we got our local high, local. Let's see here. This is our local low, local high. There is a mid level here, in this range, right there. In my opinion, yeah, it is a mid range, but it's not really that tradable in my opinion. I don't think you should like, oh, it's above the mid level here. I'm just gonna long, and you're gonna target the Monday local high. No, we don't trade like that. Um, but what is quite interesting here, I'm just gonna remove the trend line. What is interesting here is that if you take the volume profile of this is your like session, right? The chop before the drop, the rhyme. Where are we, right? We tagged the MPOC, and now it's a POC, so it's a point of control. And this right here, this right here, this entire block right here, this was our, what do you call it? Supply. Okay, so it makes sense for us to actually reject from this level. We are holding it for now, but I think we see a more rejection once the US starts waking up and the New York session starts and etc. Whatever. But yeah, I mean the trend line, uh, the the market structure from since we took out since we took out the liquidity below here, the liquidity below here, which we talked about, we deviated the local low. Now we're looking to trade towards the local high. It's that simple. Range trading, right? I just also want to add so we can see where price tagged into. This was the H1. So it's the H1 order block that we bounced from as well. So what do you want to see price do now? Well, it's very simple. You want to continue the market structure, in my opinion. So you want to, we made this slow deviation. We retested into this H4 order block here. And there was a, if you remember my last video, there was a H1 inefficiency here, which was priced during FOMC. I believe this was the candle of FOMC. Yeah, it was. During FOMC, we tagged into the, no, this was, no, okay, I'm tripping. It was 2 days ago's video. Price tagged the H1 inefficiency inside of this H4 order block, which was a nice bounce, and I thought we were gonna bounce there. I thought we were gonna actually tag the local low a bit for like an even nicer like range low retest, but it is what it is. But yeah, we tagged it, and we're continuing higher. Right, our market structure looking like this, and an interesting area for me at the moment, to be honest. If we're gonna continue this move and potentially see a flip of the supply, is this H4 order block here. Okay, this is still our supply. I'm just gonna put it in the middle here. This is our supply for now. Now, why this level? Um, I think there is a POC in there, MPOC in there. Yeah, it's near the region. All right, we can actually just use the whole time thing. If you see it like this, if this are your H4 order block, you got the MPOC as your sniper fill to go higher towards these unswept highs up into the local high. Okay. I do believe I have some. Yeah. If I click on this, you can see the highs. Now, if you go here, this will be the highs. You have equal highs here, and you have a local high. So hopefully we can push higher from here. FBTC is looking pretty all right at the moment. Can't lie. Um, just want to use some fibs here. The fibs are looking good too. Got the equilibrium in the MPOC with the H4 order block. Um, there's a H2 inside of a H4. Yeah, if you want to see a bounce, I guess it is from here. I might be wrong on this today, but yeah, I believe we do see some sort of continuation from here. It would be very nice. Maybe we sweep this little lower time frame low. Alright, sweep this into this H4 block, and we continue the structure, and we continue this trending environment inside of the our local range. So that's kind of what I'm looking for today. I'm really hoping that we actually do flip this supply. Whether it is something like this, like right away here, we flip it, we start holding a couple H4 candles above, and while going higher. But maybe the best thing would be that we reset the H4 stocks. So maybe we do see some consolidation still happening, right? It, it looks in like they're topped out. It could continue here more, but in my opinion, I think they're going to top out soon, and then we'll see some sort of retracement. So if that retracement is into this whole whole zone, I wouldn't really mind at all. All right. So that's it for BTC. That's it for BTC. Play the local range. Now let's go over Ethereum. So I do have this position open still, as I showed a couple videos ago, and I explained that I want to take the setup probably 2 weeks ago or 1 week ago. I don't remember. Let me take a sip of my coffee. Okay. So as always, we're gonna go over this range. Sub liquidity, major liquidation event. Market structure was like this. Now we're kind of slowing down here, and what I want to see, well, I want to see price, some sort of shift the market structure here. All right, as long as we hold this, as long as we hold above this low, all right, as long as we make a low hold, as I call it, even if we dip lower, right, we can still make a low hold as long as we hold this. No daily closures below here. I think we do move higher. There's a lot of stops here. There's a trend line coming down here too. So there's a lot of stuff. And yeah, you have potentially an inverse head and shoulder happening here too. So yeah, I do have some alerts out here, just some alerts to keep me updated if price moves. But yeah, what more is there to say here? There's some nice volume here now. The price is above the POC. Yeah, any dips into this region now after we did this, maybe we can make a lower time frame hold. Maybe we move. It's looking like a little bit like we have a channel going on here. This is very bad trading though. I'm just explaining potentially what we could see. Um, if price starts going like this, I think we actually do see continuation. This is not a bear flag, right? When price go back and look at price when usually when it does something like this, it continues higher. Same with the slow bleeds, right? If price are slow bleeding, it goes like this, right? It doesn't just go up. Uh, of course it can. I'm not saying it is. I'm not saying it is impossible, but price do tend to do that more than the other, if that makes sense. And yeah, Soul. I'm just gonna go over Soul really quickly. Soul tagged into its one daily auction right here. I took this. It's our daily auction or SR flip, breaker, whatever. I call it the auction. I think below here, yeah, below here there's like a H12 order block or yeah, a H4 that I tagged. So if price was gonna sweep these lows, I would enter Soul somewhere around this region. But at the moment, I'm more interested in looking for the long here. I'm not, well, I'm not really looking for the long, but oh shit, I do like Solana from here because we do have this previous Monday high up here, previous Monday low. Same on F, same on BTC, um, same on all the charts really. The previous Monday range is very nice to play. Mid level here is not that important as you see here, but it's still mid level. There's still some inefficiency to feel here. This was a DeepSeek AI drop. Perhaps maybe with today we can go like this, or maybe just chop a bit more here. Really consolidate here before we see the next expansion to the upside. Maybe even play this as our range high to our range low. Okay, that would give us a more better mid level in my opinion, somewhere around here. But yeah, it's not looking too bad. You got the daily stocks almost at the lows here on all the pairs. That's really great news. Still above the 12 and 25 EMA. The weekly, of course, still above. Hasn't even tagged the 12. Uh, H4 could flip soon. 12, yeah. Not really gonna go too much low time frame on them, but yeah, potential setup here would be just a hold of this, in my opinion. Not no H4 closes below here. You start seeing H4 closes below here, then you can look to seeing the sweeps of this into this daily into this order block, which is more, the more grayer box. And then once you find acceptance above here again, looking for look for trigger, look for shorts to start piling up, get absorbed. All right, look at the order box, look at the volume, look at where the stocks are. Catch it. They're mostly for timing, right? Timing the markets when to get in. I think that's a great setup for Solana, in my opinion. Put your stops below here, very safe. Target the all-time high. So yeah, let's just go quickly over SPTC how it's looking. Okay, yeah. So that's great actually. Price swept this low now. We started going like this now. Price up this low. Pull back here now, and then this is probably your SR for now. I don't know if you can see that well, but yeah, flip above this. I think we actually do go way higher. But yeah, again, as I show in the video, do you want to be long EF at the range low, at the FBTC range low? No. All right. No. It's that simple. I'm gonna add an alert here actually once we do get back above. But yeah, it's looking good now soon. FBTC daily stocks at the lows. 3 daily as oh my god, they're perfectly at the lows. That's very nice. So yeah, it's looking like it's getting bought up here on each candle too. All the candles have some wicks, so let's get some big players into the field here and then go higher. All right, catch you guys in the tomorrow's video.